So good morning everyone. In this, today we'll start chapter number 10, visualizing solid shapes. First we have introduction. In introduction, we already have seen figures are of we have seen three kind of figures: 1D figures, one dimensional figures, two dimensional figures, and three dimensional figures. In one dimensional we have ray, we have line, we have line segment. Class, you all have seen these are your one dimensional figures, line segment, because only one dimension is required in this one. Okay, so the number line that we are using is actually giving us the one dimensional view of something. So if a train is traveling on a straight line and you want to trace its path, will one number line would be enough? Please tell. If you want to trace the path of a train which is traveling in a straight line, can we use a single number line? Why just? Why no? Suppose this is the station. No, Jishan, that can be done. In metro also you have seen. In metro also you all have seen that the top all stations are written in a line and there are lights on it. So what they are doing is they are using a single line only, na? You can trace path of a train using a single line only. You can tell right now the train is at 0. Now the train has traveled 2 kilometers. It is at point number 2. So for a particular train, we can use a single line. Okay. So this is one dimensional use we can use for this path of train and all these things. Now, suppose you have to trace path of ant. Suppose you want to trace path of ant. Can you use a single number line for that? If you want to trace path of ant moving on the ground, can you use a single number line? No, Harshul, because we know that ants can travel in any direction on the ground. So we need two axes. We need two axes to find the path of ant where it is right now. Suppose the ant is here at point A. What do we say? That it is having this coordinate x comma y. So this case we require two axes. We require two number lines. One the x-axis and other the y-axis to correctly trace or identify the position of a movement. Plus, I hope this is clear to you. When the movement is not in a straight line, we require at least two dimensions to understand the motion. Class, please tell. I'm just trying to give you an analogy with your science thing. Is it clear to everyone? Now, suppose you have a fly. Suppose there is a fly and you want to trace its path. How many dimensions you require to trace path of a fly? Please tell. How many dimensions you require to trace path of a fly? You require three dimensions. For the GPS also, no, you require three because the fly can move on the ground. It can also come on the air, na beta? It can go in three dimensions. So we require three dimensions now: x, x dash, y, y dash, and z, z dash. Like this, we require three dimensions to understand the movement of a fly, movement of a plane. Whatever is using three dimensions, we require three axes to identify the position. And in this case, we can say, suppose here the coordinates are given by x comma y comma z. In our GPS also we are using these kind of things. Okay, so I hope you got a little picture of this thing. Let us start the topic now. In class 7th, we have discussed these 2D and 3D figures. In 2D, we have seen square, rectangle, triangle. Sir, how will we get to know how many dimensions we have to use? Yashna, by observation, you can understand these things. If one dimension is enough to locate the position, that is okay. If you think one dimension is not enough, you need to have two dimensions. That way you will get to know. Okay. Now let us match the following. So here they are asking on the first, in the first column they have given the shape, second column they have given the type of shape, and third they have given the name of shape. One example they have done, this is a square because we can observe all sides are equal. We can observe all sides are visible as equal, and this is a two-dimensional figure. Why we call it two-dimensional class? Because it is having only a length and a breadth. There is no height in this. In a sheet of paper, if you neglect the thickness, you can say the sheet of paper is like a 2D figure. Class, we all have the register. One single page of the register, if you ignore the thickness, it can be considered as a 2D figure. So this is a square. Now tell me for the second one, class, is this a 2D figure or a 3D figure? What can you say about this? Is this a 2D or 3D figure? It is a 3D figure. You can observe they have shown you this diagram thing that is representing like a birthday cap. You can see like this they have made to make it understand as a there is something inside like this. So this is a cone, the birthday cap. So it is a three-dimensional figure. So you can say like this, and the name is cone. So cone is here. So you can match it like this. Then we have this one. Again, you can observe it is not a 2D figure. It is a plus. It is also a 3D figure, which is your cylinder. Good. This one, you can see it is only having three lines on a simple plane. This is a 2D figure and the name is plus. The name is triangle. Good. Now, coming on to this one, you can observe they are trying to show you, although they have drawn this figure on a piece of paper only, but they are trying to show you that it is having some depth, having some breadth, having some height, all things they are trying to see you, to show you, sorry. So this is a 3D figure and all sides are visible as equal, so we can call it as a cube. Then this one is a class, this one, nothing they are hiding from you, it is a 2D figure. So 2D and a circle. Circle I think is on the above portion. Circle is here. Then this one is like a brick, like a brick, like a eraser, like a sharpener you are having. Also a 3D figure and known name as cuboid. Then we have this again visible like circle only, but with this dash. Although it was visible like circle only, but this center thing, I'm telling you, na, this circle thing makes it a sphere. The difference between a circle and a sphere is very simple. Circle is a 2D figure. Circle is a 2D figure and sphere is a 3D figure. Earth is not a circle. Earth is a sphere. Although not perfect sphere, but Earth is like a sphere only. The Costco ball that you play with is also a, yes, like orange. Orange is also like a sphere. So this is a 3D figure and answer is sphere. So we have covered all these. Now we will see some combinations of these figures. We can say this tent. This tent is not a complete single figure. It is actually combination of two figures. The first above one and second the below one. In video they said cube is 2D, then that is wrong beta. If they have said so, cube is a 3D figure. Okay, cube is having three dimensions, na? Length, breadth and height. How we can say it is a 2D figure? Class, please observe. This tent is having a conical top and a cylindrical base. Now please tell me, this figure is a combination of, please tell me, this is a tin, a cylindrical shell. It is a combination of two cylinders, one inside, one outside. There are two cylinders in this cylindrical shell. It is also known as hollow cylinder. Hollow cylinder. Sir, according to many scientific researches, the true shape of the earth is like a potato. Okay, fine. Actually, we are bulged from the top and bottom. Na? That is why it is not perfectly sphere. Now, this one, ice cream. Class, it is a combination of, again, two figures. We can consider the top as hemisphere, and the bottom as a cone. We all say always we want ice cream of cone ice cream. So this is the cone at the bottom and hemisphere at the top. Now this is a photo frame. They can say. Now please tell me, in this photo frame, you can see in a park also you have seen path like these, a rectangular path like thing. So you can say this is like a two rectangles, one smaller one and one larger one. Then we have a bowl, fence, yes, fence you can say. Then this is the tomb, or you can say Qutub Minar. They all are example of cylinder surmounted by hemisphere. Okay. Now what do we have? Okay. Match the following. An agricultural field. A hemisphere. Plus you can try this one. Okay. Now we have to start the views of 3D shape. We have three views: top view, side view and front view. We have to consider these three views. You can see this hut when you are watching from the above the figure, that is known as top view. So whatever visible to you will be considered as the top view. When you are watching from front, that will be your front view. When you are watching from the side, that will be your side view. So you can see this is the front view, this is the side view, and this is the top view. Class, once again, once again. Okay, class. So what do we have? Top view, side view, and front view. Okay. Similarly, here also you can see a glass is kept in front of you. When you see from the top, you will be able to see only the circle. Yes, the contractors and these, what do you say, architects, they have very good knowledge of these views: top view, front view, side view. Okay, this is the top view. When you see the glass from top, you can observe at your home also, you will find this view. When you see from side, you will find this view, and from the front, it's simple, like this only. In this case, there is no front view because side view and front view is same. Class, you can observe in a glass, the side view and the front view will not change. It is similar. Now we have a brick with us. Here you can observe the top is having, yes, we get the inside view of the glass. Good. So the top is like this. This is the top view. In the side we have this thing, and in the front we are having simple, a smaller square like thing. The front view, side view and top view. Now these figures, again you can understand in the front view, you are able to see this face, and this face. That is these three in the front view. In the top view, sir, why there is no bottom view in the glass? Vardhan, bottom view, you have to keep the object above, no? We only go for these three views normally. Suppose there is a building, there is no need of watching the bottom view because normally the top view gives you an idea of bottom also. Vardhan, the top view gives you an idea about bottom view also. That is why we don't go for that. Okay. Now, when you are standing on the side like this, you can see this face and this face only. Okay. When you are standing just exactly in front of this thing, you can see these two. So this will become your side view. When you see from top, you can see this face of square and this face of square. So it will be visible to you like this. You all can see that Google Earth. Plus, if you have tried the Google Earth, you can see the top view of your home also. Have you ever tried Google Earth, class? Okay, the satellite view, if you go for, you can go for satellite view, and in that first they will try to show you the top view. In India, the visibility is not that clear. If you go for New York, you can see the proper roads over there. You can actually travel on the road also and understand how it is working. Yes, you can go on the street view also. Yes, yes, that only I'm saying. In India, it is not that visible because we have not allowed them. But in New York and this America, in England also, in many countries, it is visible completely. Now, now we have this figure. Again, you can see in the top, you will see these four faces. Try to observe, try to visualize. In the top, if you see, you will find these four. So this will be your top view. And when you see from side, you can see this face, and this face. So this is your side view. And from the front, you can watch and you can see these two. So this is your front view. Class, I hope this topic is not that tough and you are able to understand this. Please confirm. Please confirm. Please confirm you are able to understand this three views. Okay, good, Vanshika. This 10.1 question, question number one, you can do in your book only. No need to do in the copy. Or if you want to do in copy, you can just write A part, option number third, and option number fourth like this. You can write like this. Suppose it is third, then this is fourth. Like this, you can write in the copy. Okay. Question number two, also you can do in the book only. This you can do in book. Question number two, in book only you can do by using pencil. You can make column. Yes, you can make column, no issue. And then this one you have to do in the copy. Class, this question number three you have to do in your copy. No, Yashna, not required. Just start with question number one. Simply you can do question one in copy. Question number two you can do in the book. Question number three you have to do in copy. This will be done in copy. Just draw these diagrams first, and after that you have to name these views. Okay. Only question number two will be in book. Question number one and three you have to do in the copy. After this, if possible, you can try question number four also in the copy. But at least try to do question number three. Let me stop the recording over here. The time is almost up.